The Lizzo situation continues to get worse. The attorneys representing the 3 former dancers of Lizzo that had complaints about her that stemmed from a hostile work environment, forcing religious beliefs on people, a lot of things. Those complaints have now expanded. According to the attorneys representing these 3 former dancers, they said that they have received 6 new complaints from other people that have worked with Lizzo. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. I am not surprised that more allegations are coming out about Lizzo. So when we initially reported on this Lizzo lawsuit from these former dancers that were part of her tour and a part of her reality show, we had multiple stories come out after that. One from Lizzo's boyfriend's ex-girlfriend of 10 years, talking about her experience with Lizzo and how Lizzo reportedly cheated with her man. Then we had, most recently this week, we did a story talking about this person that auditioned to be on Watch Out for the Big Girls, how she says that in her audition process, she had submitted 2 different music videos, only for those music videos and ideas to be used in Lizzo's projects, most recent projects, and not to get credit or anything monetary from it. And I also told you in coverage of this story, our friends over at The Talk of Shay and Kiki, she says that since she started reporting on this story, she's received multiple DMs from people that had complaints about Lizzo and working with Lizzo. Well, apparently it looks as if now that this lawsuit has been exposed, that there are more complaints. According to page 6, they say this: lawyers representing 3 of Lizzo's former dancers claimed Tuesday that they are reviewing 6 new complaints against the About Damn Time singer, who has already been accused of sexual harassment, body shaming, and creating a hostile work environment. According to the attorneys, the complaints came from people who toured with Lizzo, as well as someone who worked on her Amazon Prime video show, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. So employment law attorney Ron Zambrano told NBC that several of the complaints detail a, quote, sexually charged environment, while others are simply accusing the singer of not paying them. And you may recall when Lizzo came out a few days after this lawsuit and made a statement about what was going on. One of the things that she said, and a lot of people were like, what does that have to do with creating a comfortable work and professional work environment? She says, I don't make apologies for my sexuality and my being out there. And we've said this before, you shouldn't make apologies for being sexually out there and fluid and embracing your body and all. You shouldn't. But if what is being said in regards to what happened in Amsterdam are true, you can't do that with people that you employ. And we understand in entertainment, there's sort of this fine line, but they are still your employees. According to Zambrano, he says some of the claims we are reviewing may be actionable, but it is too soon to say. According to Zambrano, he says the body-positive pop star once called out a dancer's weight at South by Southwest during a post-show meeting. The plaintiff's attorney claimed that Lizzo told the employee that it was, quote, normal for dancers to be fired when they get fat. The Post reached out to both Zambrano and Lizzo for comment. Allegations against the singer first shocked fans last week, as you recall, when 3 dancers accused the Detroit native of forcing them to participate in that lewd show in Amsterdam and commenting about a dancer's weight in front of the group. Plaintiffs Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams also claimed the songstress fired them. Noelle Rodriguez, the 3rd person in the case, said she said that she reportedly had to resign. So Zambrano has not identified who these individuals that have additional complaints about Lizzo. I wouldn't be surprised if it's some of the people that we have already reported on. We told you one of the creative directors that we used to work with Lizzo came out and talked about her experience. Another former dancer. We also had the Oscar-winning director who initially was starting to work on Lizzo's documentary, and she said after 2 weeks, she had to leave. She said the environment was too toxic. And I've said this before, I'm not one to jump to the conclusion like as soon as someone complains or files a lawsuit that Lizzo is a terrible person. But let me tell you something. We've reported on some of the complaints, some of the people that have had issues with Lizzo. And I know some of you say, oh, here come everyone jumping on the bandwagon. Why all of a sudden Lizzo is being canceled? Look, I'm not canceling Lizzo. Speaking of canceling, I'm so glad I remember this. Made in America. So we did a short talking about this yesterday. Made in America, the festival that Jay-Z has in Philly, has been canceled. Not postponed, canceled for this year. And that was happening Labor Day weekend. Not too long. It's less than a month. Less than a month away. So they canceled it, and reportedly Lizzo and SZA were supposed to be the headliners. So according to their statement, Made in America organizer said, due to severe circumstances outside of production control, the 2023 Made in America Festival will no longer be taking place. This decision has been difficult and has not been made lightly, nor without immense deliberation. So some people thought it was because of Lizzo's lawsuit. And I was like, well, normally if something like this would happen, they still have SZA. All they have to do is get another artist. But I have to say this too. A lot of artists are busy this summer because everybody's outside. Beyonce's on tour. Taylor Swift is adding more dates to her tour. Beyonce, I hear, is adding more dates to her tour. So it might be hard to get someone on the level that they want to headline. Or some people are saying the lineup wasn't great this year. Maybe ticket sales were extremely down and they don't want to admit it. But to say in your first statement, due to severe circumstances, what in the drama is going on? Like, why would you say that? But I guess maybe to justify canceling this and issuing everyone's refunds back. Some people in the comments were like, first of all, one person says the lineup was a joke. Take it back to 2012, 2013 lineup. Someone says, you really posted this before sending ticket holders an email? Fire the whole marketing team. So a lot of people were speculating as well that it had to do with Lizzo's lawsuit and the subsequent other complaints. But a lot of people also thought that Beyonce literally skipped Lizzo's name. In the most recent concert, she made sure to say Lizzo's name. I don't know what could be happening in regards to this whole situation with Made in America, but I wouldn't be surprised that Lizzo could have been the cherry on top with everything else that might be happening. I'm not surprised that more complaints are coming out. And as I was saying before I got into the Made in America situation, I feel as if a lot of people think that people are jumping on the bandwagon. And yes, some of that can be true. Some of that can absolutely be true. But we also have to keep in mind, we were just talking about this when we were talking about the incident that just happened on Below Deck, sailing Below Deck Down Under. When you see something like this happen, this is when you get the courage to speak your truth because you were afraid. You blamed yourself. All you have to do is go listen to some interviews about victims and why they come forward much later, or why they feel the courage now to come forward when one person comes forward. It's not always because they are clout chasing and they want attention, because I don't think you would want the attention of social media, especially with other people that look like you talking about how you're a clout chaser and you're lying. I don't think people want that attention. I mean, unless you're Carly Russell or Jussie Smollett.
Hell no.
Anyways, guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on this possible new allegations that are coming out about Lizzo. Let's continue this conversation in the comments section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.